Hey everybody, Roman versus with the Squashfest podcast and my co-host.
Extremely procrastinating, but still sexy boy Han.
Still procrastinating, but still sexy, the boy Han?
Extremely procrastinating.
Oh, extremely. I'm sorry. Lordy Lord. Good times.
All right, so on today's episode of the Squashfest podcast, we're going to be reviewing the holiday edition of Monday Night Raw. Can I just say, for a holiday edition of Raw, it was fine.
I thought it was a really solid show.
Usually, holiday editions of WWE shows are crap.
Yeah,
but this was a solid show. They actually tried.
I think what it was is that they didn't really emphasize the holiday.
Except for the set. The set looked great. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were no Miracle on 34th Street matches.
Yeah.
There were
dumb gimmick matches.
Yes, basically. Because that's the lack of Vince McMahon. That was the thing he always liked to do. He was like, everyone knows the move.
It was catered toward family when he was in charge. So realistically, that makes sense. Triple H could give a damn about families. So
as long as that stock price go up and people are spending money, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
All right, so we'll get into the show. The show kicks off with, was it Asuka and Rhea Ripley right away, or no?
I don't know. You're the play-by-play guy.
I'm going through a Bleacher Report right now and trying to figure out what was the opening segment of Raw. It says 1 of 8, Asuka versus Rhea Ripley.
I think that might have been the first match. I don't think that was the beginning of the show. Could be wrong.
Oh, it was the beginning of the show, but it was preceded by Rhea talking to Io in the back.
Okay.
That's how they kicked off the show.
Yeah, telling her not to come out and blah blah.
Yeah,
blah.
Because of the elbow drop, Kairi Sane hit her last week on her back. We didn't talk about that because we skipped over that entire segment last week. I'm just gonna go touch on it a little bit. Io Sky sacrificed herself because she loves Rhea Ripley so much to the fact that she injured herself doing so. And so in return, Rhea tells her, "You're injured. I can handle them by myself. Do not come and help me."
Yes.
But during the match, while Kairi Sane is getting involved in this match a little too much.
Surprise!
Io can't help herself. I love you, Rhea. And she runs out and she tries to help. She gets power bombed or something onto the apron. She gets taken out of the entire match, and it costs Rhea the match.
And the announcer said, I believe it was Rhea had 8-0.
This is the 8th time.
8-0 against
7-0.
Asuka.
This was their 8th match. So 7-0.
Okay.
Yeah. Rhea had been 7-0 against Asuka in their career, which is a crazy stat. Because I say this all the time. Asuka's amazing. She's one of the greatest wrestlers they have on the entire roster, but she's supremely disrespected when it comes to the hierarchy of the women. And Rhea, as much as she's been on like a 3-year tear at this point, and Bianca got there so fast as well, I feel like everybody else got pushed down when those two women got put to the top, and then Io had to fight her way to the top. But it was good. I was happy to see Asuka get this win.
Yep. The crowd popped.
It was a great match. Oh, everybody loves Asuka. Like I'm sorry. I know she's a heel, and I know you don't want to cheer the heels, but how can you not cheer Asuka? She's great. She does everything good. She's awesome in the ring. She cuts amazing Japanese promos. When she tries to talk in English, she's hilarious. She's actually one of the ones who's hilarious when she tries to talk in English. And her dynamic with Kairi works.
Yes.
I'll give it that.
Yes.
Her dynamic with Kairi works.
No, 100%.
No, but this was a great match. So Asuka gets the win. by pinfall, by roll-up pinfall, because Rhea was checking on Io because Io was selling the back. Asuka gets the roll-up win. And 2 weeks from now, at the January 5th show, we have the Tag Team Championships, Rhea and Io versus the Kabuki Warriors. I'm just going to say Romeo and Juliet are going to walk away with them championships.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm going Kabukis.
I want them to keep it. I don't see it. I see them. I think Rhea and Io win those titles,
and then go up against Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
Go against Charlotte and Alexa, and then you have the feud with Nia and Lash Legend. I think the Kabuki Warriors being heel, you're limited to some of the matchups you can have. Rhea and Io have more compelling teams they can face up against. Mm-hmm. So I think Rhea and Io win that title. And we got to keep Rhea out of the World Championship picture. I'm sorry, Rhea's great, but she can't always be in the World Championship picture.
Yeah.
And then you got Stephanie there, you got Liv there, you got Raquel there. I keep saying you're going to call up some women from NXT eventually, but Rhea's been in that title picture since Judgment Day started. Like, we can't always keep her there. That's how the show started. I hate Bleacher Report because of how they break it down. So the show started with Austin Theory explaining to Paul Heyman how he saw the vision. Yes. That's how the show started, because they were all walking in together, and then Heyman kicked the vision away, and he asked Theory why he's doing what he's doing, and Austin Theory said, I've made a lot of mistakes in my career. I was in a tag team that didn't work out. But while I was home recuperating from injury, I got to see the vision. And I got to see how the vision takes what they want. Mm-hmm. And I figured I can show you that I can take what I want and my actions will speak better than my words. And I wanted you to see my actions before you saw my face. Which don't make no goddamn sense. I'm sorry. Like, even if he saw your face, if you still came out there and did exactly the same thing as Austin Theory, you think Paul Heyman would care less? No. Paul Heyman would be like, I got a young 26-year-old stud who looks like he's been jacked
pretty much
up. Like, he's huge right now. Like, no. Heyman would be like, yeah, more people for the vision.
I don't think he's trying to just collect more people for the vision. I think he's being methodical with his way of thinking of who can be added. I mean, that right now, that entire show was them being hesitant to add him.
Yeah, they were hesitant to add him because they don't trust him.
Yeah.
And then that's why he went into the tag match.
Yeah.
But even if you look at Heyman's demeanor during the match,
yeah,
he was cheering Theory on. He wanted to see him succeed. He's like, all right, you need to prove yourself. I don't remember the ring announcer's name, the new guy.
I don't know.
But he announced them as representing the vision.
Yes.
Yeah, Bronson Reed and Austin Theory.
Yeah. Now, watching this match and watching all the backstage stuff play out, I just kept thinking to myself, it would be so awesome if he's just infiltrating them for Seth. It would be amazing if that's what's happening. Because not for nothing, it looks like they're gonna have him join way too quick. They're folding. They're 100% gonna fold for this guy, to have him join their ranks. And I think have him play this character for a while, and then little by little, you can see the sabotage I would like.
You do it almost like, I don't want to say bloodline, but you can do it, have the backstage segments fill in the story gaps the way the bloodline did years ago, right? So you can have, like the side eye from Austin Theory, or you can have whatever, but that's my thing. I think he's there from Seth to break down the vision. Using the stomp as a finish, even though his stomp is ugly. I'm sorry, he does not. Yeah, but That's the more intriguing story to me. I don't need Austin Theory to just be number 3 in this group, because that's where I think he's going to fall in. I think it's going to be Braun Bronson, Austin Theory, and I think having him be an infiltrator, be a spy, keeps him relevant.
Yeah. Right, and then right away I noticed, I was like, you were completely right what you said. You're adding even if this is the case or not the case, you're adding Austin Theory because Logan Paul's not going to be there week to week.
He's not going to be there. He wasn't there last week. He wasn't there
last night. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. He's got to rub Jake Paul's face.
Lord baby Jesus, those X-rays.
Not even X-rays. Did you see the swollen? So his face swelled up and got purple, and they said he had to remove a couple teeth. Like, I'm sorry, you're a YouTube celebrity boxer. You fought guys who had no boxing experience or limited boxing experience, and when you face a world-class boxer, you got knocked.
Canelo next week, 10 days.
Hey, if he's gonna make another $90 million, I bet he'll take that fight.
100%.
All right, so then we get Maxine Dupree, Becky Lynch segment. So it's announced that we're gonna get Maxine Dupree addressing the audience. Becky Lynch comes out, and you had sent me a video the other day because I had said to you, Becky Lynch sounds like the president of the United States. I said to you previously, and you're like, she just sounds like Trump. This entire promo, that's all I could hear, is her talking like Donald Trump, and it was hilarious. And she comes on, and she goes, "I don't know what's wrong with the referees. They said I tapped out. I didn't tap out. I was waving my teammates over."
Yeah. Heavy rolling. I'm like, what?
And and she basically says, well, the referee, the stupidest referee in the world, and then it's the sidebars she does, how the president of the United States does when he starts talking, and he goes, my intelligence, like I'm the great, I'm a very smart president. I'm the smartest president of all time. That's how Becky's talking, and it started with it's not just me saying it's Sports Illustrated saying it, but she's doing it on everything now. Yeah. So she calls herself the greatest of all time. She says the loss to Maxine Dupree should be null and void because the referee made a mistake and she didn't actually tap out. And that brought Maxine out. Mm-hmm. And Maxine cut a good babyface promo.
Pretty decent promo, yep.
Yep, good babyface promo saying that, yes, Becky's the greatest of all time, but guess what? I beat the greatest of all time, and that doesn't just make me the Intercontinental Champion. She pulls off the belt, she holds it up, and she goes, that makes me your Intercontinental Champion. Mm-hmm. And if you want your match, we can do it anytime, any place, and I'll beat you again. So Becky cheap shots her. Becky grabs the belt, starts to walk out, walks back in, tries to hit Maxine again. Maxine ankle picks her, puts her into an ankle lock. And Becky stood there for a while without tapping out, and then she hits the grapevine with the ankle lock, and Becky eventually taps out. Mm-hmm. And Maxine stands over her with the championship belt. So we talked about last week who is going to be Maxine's first feud, and apparently we're going right back to Becky.
Right back. I mean,
this will be match 5, by the way, between the two of them.
Is it? Why is it 5? Because she beat her 3 times. She lost to her?
Becky beat her the first time.
Oh, okay.
And then she lost she beat Becky by DQ. She beat Becky by count out. She beat Becky to win the championship. This will be match 5.
Talk about feuds that won't go away.
At least they spread this one out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, because it doesn't feel like 5.
Yeah, no. The first one was that when we thought it was going to be Becky and Natty when she beat her down, and we never got Becky and Natty. So yeah, so they're doing everything to make Maxine look great. Maxine's doing great work.
Yeah.
I want more, and she's looking more serious as a wrestler.
Yeah.
Did you see that and this is the sidebar into what I'm going to say. Did you see that Natalya showed up at a AAA show as Natty Neidhart?
No.
Yes, this weekend she showed up in a AAA show as Natty Neidhart to wrestle. I want a Natty version of Maxine. Like, have her come out. Natty's still training her, still doing all this stuff, but have her come out as almost a badass. Like, everything you do, I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep going. I think that could add dimension to her until Natty eventually comes and tries to take that title off her, because she's doing great work. But if she can try to get that mat wrestling technician stuff down, I think she could be great. Now I'm getting on the Maxine bandwagon now. I think she I'm calling it now. Now I'm getting on it. I think she could be great just because of the level of elevation in such a short time. If she develops herself.
Where was this all this time? If there was that potential, where was that? Why was she not in the dungeon this entire time?
I don't know, because 3 months ago this was not the same wrestler.
Yeah,
she was not this good, and then all of a sudden she can go.
I love the fact that they had her get beat down and then turn it around and have Becky tap. Love that. I love that for Maxine. It shows that she's a more than capable champion. And that's what you need right now. You need to have her strong.
Yeah, my fear was when putting the title on her the title was going to lose steam under what Becky did with it. Right? Putting it on a world champion, somebody who calls herself the greatest wrestler of all time, putting a mid-card title on that wrestler could elevate the championship, right? The champion can make the championship. And putting it on somebody else to try to make the champion, use that belt to try to make somebody, could backfire.
Yeah.
And if Maxine can continue to elevate that championship and continue it, then we have something really moving forward. Because they're not doing anything with the U.S. title on the other show, but the Intercontinental Championship for the women might actually be something worth paying attention to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then let's talk about Javon Evans versus Rayo Americano.
Nope.
What?
No, I don't want to talk about that. I hate this whole Rayo crap.
It's Pete Dunne.
No, I know.
It's Pete Dunne under a mask. This was a good match.
Very good match. I love the fact that Javon Evans was able to escape them trying to gang up on him after the match. The fact that he just rolled out of there like nothing. I was like, that's dope. Because too often the guy gets beat up or has to fight back and so on and so forth. But this guy's just so slippery. I love it. I feel it's refreshing.
Yeah, it was a solid match. I like Javon Evans. He wins. He wins with the cutter. I'm gonna go into this again.
Oh, here we go.
Too many cutters. I don't care that they're doing them differently. You have Randy Orton on the roster. He has the RKO, one of the most iconic finishing moves in the history of wrestling. It's him and it's Diamond Dallas Page. I mean, it was created by Johnny Ace, who's the Ace Cutter. But it's him and Diamond Dallas Page. Those are the only people who should be using it while Randy Orton is an active competitor. I don't care that he jumps off the top rope and hits an OG cutter and gets super hyped. I don't care that
need to hear this every single week.
I don't care that Sol Ruka does a backflip. I'm not going to hear
this every single week now that he's going to be on main roster. He
needs a new finisher.
He
needs a new finishing move.
No, he does not.
He needs a new finishing move.
You're just a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Yes,
he's 21 years old.
Stop glazing on Randy Orton so much that nobody can use a move that's semi-similar. Because reality is it's really not.
Jump on the top rope and hit an RKO. It's an RKO.
It's not an RKO if it's coming off the top rope.
It's still a cutter. It's the RKO.
There's a flip involved in everything. No.
Not with him. The
I'm
flip is
saying
so
in
rude.
general. They got different moves to get to it. It's not the same.
No, it's the same. It's the same exact move. I will die on this hill. No one should have been hitting a falling slam when Mark Henry was hitting the world's strongest slam. No one hit anything similar when Austin was hitting the Stone Cold Stunner. No one was hitting anything like the rock bottom. Moves should be protected. RKO is Randy Orton's finishing move. It's iconic to Randy Orton. Javon Evans should not be using a cutter on the main roster. They made Damian Priest change his move when Cody got there because Cody's finishing move was Damian Priest's finishing move. And all of a sudden, he started using a choke slam because he couldn't do the crossroads anymore.
Are you finished? Are you done?
Javon Evans gets the win with an OG RKO.
Thank you.
Jesus.
In a very fun match.
Well, everything Javon Evans does is fun. I'd still...
He's one of those guys that he's just so explosive that I can't help but pay attention. Like, I sat here and really focused on the match. Not everybody can get that from me.
So maybe when I'm watching him, it's like he's explosive. He's got athleticism. When I'm watching him, though, can I say I'm almost underimpressed? Because the reason I say that is with his athleticism, I'm expecting more flips and spectacular moves instead of everything seems like he's just jumping and letting people catch it. Like when he goes from the inside to the outside of the ring, it's just a dive, right? When he's coming off the ropes, it's just athleticism. He doesn't do moonsaults. He doesn't do 450s. He doesn't do Hurricane Ranas. It's just him bouncing around.
The way you explain it is just funny to me.
I'm just saying, it's just him bouncing around because he's athletic. He needs to use that athleticism in his moveset more, if that makes sense. All right.
I simply think this kid is amazing. I'm happy that he's moving up to main roster. What I don't like is he's a free agent. Where's he going to go? I hate that.
Because it means we're not getting a draft.
Precisely. I enjoy the draft.
Not like the last time where we got the draft and nobody changed brands. They all stayed on whatever brand they were on. I'm like, why the hell did we have a draft?
And now they decided not to have one.
It's fun. All right. Then we get so Stephanie. So before the match, Stephanie Becker walks up to Adam Pearce. She goes, next week, I want to have a match against both Nikki and Raquel Rodriguez for the women's championship. I'm a fighting champion. I'll defend against both of them. So next week, we have a triple threat match. It's fine, whatever.
100% Nikki takes this pin.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Stephanie's gonna get the win on Nikki. Somebody in the Judgment Day is gonna cost Raquel the match. We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about Nikki Bella's promo.
Not bad at all.
She's a better heel than she is a babyface.
100%. I agree with that. She's a better heel. She knows how to engage with the crowd. She knows how to say little things that's going to tick them off. It feels more natural to her. It makes you kind of care. Not enough to watch a match. Not enough to watch a match. I ain't going that far. It makes you care in the sense that her character development is there. It's just, again, what are we doing with her? If she's constantly just losing every single match, that's all it is. If we could book her strong, and strong is it's too strong. Book her well enough that she's a believable heel. Because now we got the character work. If we could just book her to where she's actually winning some matches. And it can't be against Stephanie Verker because nobody's going to believe that. Not at this point. You got to build her up. But they're not going to do that. So at the end of the day, even the promo work, for nothing.
Yeah. She did. She comes out. She runs down the crowd. She goes, "I'm the greatest. I'm one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time. This division is here because of me. I'm a Hall of Famer. I'm a champion. Something you Detroit, Michigan fans don't know anything about because you root for the Lions. By the way, they're nothing like the Philadelphia Eagles. Your Michigan Wolverines aren't as good as the Ohio State Buckeyes, blah, 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 blah." She's doing all the sheep pop stuff.
Yeah.
Even to the point, you knew she's a heel, even to the point where she came out in tight black leather, which is a heel thing. Like, it looked great on her. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no, she looked great.
But it just, this is what Nikki Bella needs to be if she's going to be around on TV.
Yep.
Let her get some wins. I don't know who she's going to win. I don't know who do you want her to beat? Like, I'm just thinking about the women's roster on Raw, and I don't see a woman on.
B-Fab.
There's no. That's SmackDown.
I know. I'm just saying, B-Fab is the only person I can see her legitimately beating. Everybody else, I don't even think she could beat Meacham.
I was gonna say Meacham is on that level. I can see. I don't think she
beat her.
Meacham's a better wrestler, but based on where they're put in WWE, I can see them. I can see that. Yeah.
Rank wise, but just in ring ability, I don't even see her beating her. I only see her being B-Fab.
What if they did like a 3 week? I know. What if they did like a 3? You would say Maxine Dupree, but not anymore.
She's not any. Yeah, not this version.
Hey, she did beat Chelsea Green in a singles match. I'm just saying, she beat a title holder in a singles match.
Yeah, when she first got back.
Hey, listen, what if they do the 3 week thing to build up Nikki Bella and they just give her like jobbers? Like a random jobber you've never heard of and who they're paying $500 just to lose to Nikki Bella.
That's not compelling to me.
But that would be the thing to do.
That would be the thing to do.
Have her beat jobbers in 2 minutes and be like, "Yeah, I'm still the best. I'm still the greatest."
Yeah.
All right. Talked about that. We got a backstage segment where AJ Styles and Dragon Lee are talking about their match next week against the Usos for the tag team championships. It's fine, whatever. Usos aren't winning that title.
No.
And then we got a vignette from Braun Breaker, basically saying that he's going to win the championship on January 5th. That Punk shouldn't be pissed off about Braun talking about Braun talking about Punk's family, basically just AJ, because that's the only family Punk has. Because Punk doesn't care about anybody but himself. He never has. That he's going to spear Punk. He's going to win the championship, all this other stuff. This was not as good as his 2 in-ring promos, but it was fine. He got the job done. We understand. You're coming for the championship. All right. Then we get Bayley versus Roxanne Perez. This was fine. I still don't understand why we had this match.
Can I just say, and I don't want to come across as creepy like you do, Bayley looked amazing.
Mama Bayley.
She looked amazing last night. Like
I've always loved
her hair was good. Like the outfit, everything was good on Bayley. I was just like, wow, she looks amazing.
I've loved Bayley ever since NXT.
I will say, just like you said earlier with Asuka, Bayley is disrespected.
Oh, absolutely. When we talk about the 4 horsewomen of professional wrestling, right? The 4 who changed the game for women's wrestling, Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, Bayley. Everybody always puts Bayley 4th. And I understand why. Charlotte's 14-time champion, probably the greatest women's wrestler of all time. Becky is a self-proclaimed greatest women's wrestler of all time. Main event, won the first ever women's main event at WrestleMania. Sasha has, regardless of what you think about Sasha Banks, Mercedes Varnado, she's a 5-time WWE champion, and she has gone around the world and elevated women's wrestling in indies and in AEW. When she got to AEW, women's wrestling in AEW actually started getting better. That's on Tony Khan, and that's on Mercedes. They really elevated those divisions. Bayley is that solid, whatever you give her, good soldier. She mentions she gets it over. You want her to be a baby face, she's gonna get it over. You want her to be a heel, she's gonna get it over. You want her to put her in a tag team to get Lyra Valkyria over because no one's liking Lyra, we're gonna do that. Bayley will take anything you got and make it great. And as she's gotten older, how do I say this without being creepy? She's in basketball, we call it, you grew into your grown man body.
I've never heard that.
You never heard that? Like
no.
when a 17 or 18-year-old comes in and they're really skinny and they have no muscle on their bones, and they're like, oh, they're gonna they're gonna get their grown man body by working out.
I've never heard that.
Oh, well, that's what you're gonna get into a grown man body.
Okay.
Bayley has transitioned from being this super slender, super cut, young 23, 24, 25-year-old babyface in NXT to a more thicker, bigger, more muscular version of herself. And it looks great on her. Yeah. And because she's in her 30s, she can't play that I'm a super fan hugger Bayley anymore. I have to be the role model mom version of Bayley. And and she looks great. This is a good match. Bayley and Roxanne don't put on bad matches. You knew you were going to get a lot of interference from the Judgment Day because this is what happens. Towards the end, Liv pulls off the middle turnbuckle.
Yeah.
In one of the corners. And Roxanne pulls Bayley's head into it. And she goes for the pinfall. And for some reason, Raquel, who is not ringside for this match.
Nothing to do with this. Yeah.
Not ringside for this match, just is on the apron distracting the referee while Roxanne has Bayley down for the 3 count.
Yep.
And so she gets taken off by Lyra, and then they take Lyra out, and Liv and Raquel are arguing on the outside because Liv is like, what are you doing? Why are you here? We have this under control. And then Roxanne comes, she argues, she gets back in the ring. Bayley hits, Bayley, they take out Roxanne. Bayley is like her head outside the ring, but her body's inside the ring. And Lyra slaps Bayley to trigger her to be Psycho Bayley. And all of a sudden, Bayley goes nuts with the offense again. She hits a big knee. She hits a sliding thing. She hits a Bayley to belly, and she hits an elbow drop off the top rope for the win. The fact that that's the trigger, Lyra slapping Bayley,
but
is hilarious.
The fact that she got slapped and then she smiles.
She smiles.
The smile that gets
Bayley's awesome. I feel like week to week, me and you change our position on this story. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad.
I have never changed my position. They have leaned off of it heavily. Tonight, well, last night, they kind of leaned back into it when he was like, oh, to get her personality to come out, whatever the case may be. They kind of mentioned it, but that was it.
But you saw it last week too, when they had the backstage segment when Lyra pushed her.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is they leaned off it. Remember, this was a heavy thing when she was first re-debuting. Yeah. This was heavy. They had vignettes. She was a whole personality, like a whole completely different person. Now it's just coming out when she gets slapped or pushed or whatever the case may be. And it's not some egregious version of it. You know what I mean? Like she's still It's not a complete two-sided two sides of the coin thing. It's not like I can't describe it. Just
it's not a totally Jekyll and Hyde situation.
Exactly. Because that's what I was hating on.
Okay. All right. So then we get Gunther. Gunther comes out to the ring. Gunther gets heat. Gunther grabs a mic. Gunther says, "Why do you hate me? Why do you judge me? You should hate the man who tapped out like a little bitch." That's it. That's all he said. CM Punk's music hits. Punk comes down. Punk gets in Gunther's face. Punk doesn't say anything. They say something to each other. The mic doesn't really pick it up. Gunther smiles. Gunther walks out. He gets at the top of the ramp. Rey Mysterio's music hits. Rey gets in Gunther's face. Rey says something to Gunther. Mike doesn't pick it up. Gunther smiles. He walks out. They go to a commercial. He comes back out. They come back out of commercial. Gunther is approached by AJ Styles. Did AJ say anything? Did Gunther just laugh at him and walk away?
Pretty much.
All right. So yeah, Gunther laughs at him and walks out. So everyone hates Gunther because he's calling John Cena a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't blame Gunther.
I don't blame him either, because at the end of the day, you got the dub. You get to do whatever you want. You got the dub.
He called his shot. He said, "I'm going to make the untappable John Cena tap out." John Cena tapped out. I'm going to gloat.
Like a bitch.
I'm going to gloat.
I'm fine with it.
Everybody hates him right now. They're trying to keep him so... They're trying to keep all the heat on him slowly when he does start retiring people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We missed backstage.
With the division?
Yeah, the Vision.
Yeah, I was about to get to that right now. So we had a backstage segment with the Vision because I just looked at the picture. Backstage segment with the Vision where Bronson Reed is talking to Austin Theory. And here's why I think he's officially part of the Vision, even though Michael Cole said he was auditioning for the Vision.
Yeah.
Because Bronson Reed said, "You're rolling with the Vision now." Those are his words. He goes, "You're rolling with the Vision now, so you're on the big stage. So follow my lead." And then Austin Theory looks at it. He goes,
there was a backstage before this.
Which one was the one before this?
It was Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman was explaining to them why he was like, "Remember, a year ago you were nothing."
Yes.
And
yes, you were. Yes.
And then you beat Roman Reigns in a singles match.
That's the same backstage he did last week. This is the same stuff he was telling him last week.
But he was just saying, and then he ended it with, "So you guys got to trust me. I'm the one that essentially saw the vision for you two, and I was able to pull you out of obscurity. Trust when I say I see something in this kid." And then later on, that's when we see him again. And then Braun Breaker was just like, "I got your back tonight." And he was like, remember that. But I don't have his back. I only have yours. I was just like, damn, Braun. Like,
yeah. So yeah, Bronson Reed tells him to follow my lead. Austin Theory goes, "No, bro. I'm gonna start this match, and you follow my lead." So he does. He starts the match. He looks fine. He looked good. He looked jacked. This is your standard tag match. Heels dominate most of it. Baby faces get the shine towards the end. Austin Theory wins with a stomp on Rey Mysterio eventually. Mm-hmm. As soon as he hits the stomp, Punk hits the ring, starts attacking him. He gets out of the ring. Punk stays in the ring behind my invisible wall, I like to talk about, because Austin Theory was just standing next to the announce desk. Punk could have went and got him, but he decided not to. Braun hits the ring. Braun hits a spear. And Braun stands over Punk for the end of the show. Oh, no, that was after Punk was No, they were brawling. Theory hits the ring. They try to take out Punk together. Punk's clotheslined Theory out of the ring, and that's when Braun hit the spear. But yeah, and that's how Raw went off the air with the ambiguous, is Austin Theory's part of this group or not? And I think they're telling you he's part of the group, but they want to prolong it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Monday Night Raw.
I think it was a pretty good match too.
It was a good match. Yeah. It was just solid babyface heel match. There was nothing special about it. It was really to just remind you there's a reason why both Triple H and Vince McMahon tried to push Austin Theory in different ways, but they both tried to push him. He has everything you need to make a star in this company, and he's still super young. I think he is 28 years old.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This kid got forever to go.
Yeah. So, yeah, he I think if they can pull it off right, I've said this for years, if they can do it right, Austin Theory can be a mega baby face for this company.
But again, I think you have to do the Seth Rollins story that you said. I think he has to be infiltrating the Vision. I think he has to break up the Vision. I think he has to be a part of Seth's plan, and that will be a huge babyface turn. The problem with that is you hate Seth Rollins as a babyface.
I can't stand Seth Rollins as a babyface. He's horrendous as a babyface.
Yeah.
Like, he's just boring. There's nothing he does well as a babyface. Nothing. Like, he can't cut promos. He wrestles fine as a babyface, I guess, because his moveset doesn't change.
Yeah.
But he just, there's something unlikable about Seth, which makes you like him. Like, he's got that Macho Man Randy Savage 1988 thing where you just hate his guts so much because he's not Hulk Hogan, but then you watch him in the ring and he's so good and it's like, that's my dude.
What?
I think that made sense.
Sure.
You can hate somebody so much that he's so good that you love them. And that's where Seth is.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think that's how that works. Gunther, you hate his guts, but you respect the man because he's always putting on great matches. So I love you, Gunther. Don't ever go away.
Wow.
You can love heels, bro.
I love heels. I love Triple H as a heel.
Most overrated heel of all time. We've had this conversation.
We're not going to do this right now. You're not going to upset me this much right now. We are not about to get into this. God, I promise you I'm going to spaz on you. We're not doing this right now.
He tried to create himself. He tried to make himself Ric Flair in 2008.
What did I say? What did I say? We're not doing this. This will be a TikTok. You upset me so much right now. I hate some of your takes are just so bad. I hate you so much.
He just wanted to be Ric Flair.
I don't want to
That's all he did.
When you're like this. What the hell are you searching? What the hell are you trying to Google right now? Like, shut up.
I was gonna look at NXT results because I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh God. Why are you not gonna watch it?
Actually, I could watch it.
It's early. You still have time.
But yeah, that was Monday Night Raw. I don't think we have a SmackDown preview yet. Oh, actually, no. It was a taped show. There's a preview though, so I don't give you any spoilers. 26, 25. Nope, that's spoilers. Preview. Nope.
Oh, isn't this the show that you spoiled for yourself? One major thing that I believe I spoiled for myself too.
Huh? I don't know if you spoiled it for yourself, but I know I spoiled it for myself.
TikTok spoiled it for me.
Huh?
It was a.
Is it regarding a championship?
Yes.
Okay, then yes. We're not going to talk about it on this, but yeah.
Talk about it. That's what I hate about tape shows and people on TikTok.
We got to stay off the internet for like days. I mean, as now wrestling podcasters, we should be knowing results in advance.
Why?
I think we should. I think we should.
For the fun of what?
I think it's our duty to know what is going on at all times. And if it was a tape show, okay, you want to be surprised. Yes. I'm okay knowing the spoilers.
The whole point of our podcast, right, is the fact that you're the knowledgeable one and I'm the casual viewer. If I go super hard and I know things ahead of time and stuff like that, I feel it takes the spark out.
I think the entire WWE creative right now is taking the spark out.
You're not wrong.
Guess what? Starting in a week from this Friday, we got 3 hours of SmackDown to look forward to.
Starting when? This week?
No, not this week. A week from Friday. Okay. Yes, the following Friday. No, 3 hours of SmackDown.
For why?
Somebody in USA Network has decided they weren't getting enough bang for their buck. Everything is just spoilers. I mean, I can go into the spoilers and not spoil it for you.
No, we're good. We'll just wait till it happens.
All right. Well, that's our show.
That is our show. Guys, thank you for watching. We appreciate you as always. The likes, the comments, the subscriptions, all that stuff, the gifts. You can always catch us on Spotify, TikTok, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one.